a lot of us struggle with video marketing on Facebook and Instagram because we don't really have an effective strategy, right? Without an effective strategy, without knowing what we should be doing, it's hard for us to execute on that. So I learned the strategy called the 3x3 video grid strategy from a gentleman named Dennis Yu. Dennis is the founder of a marketing agency named Blitz Metrics. They have enterprise clients like Nike, the Golden State Warriors, Rosetta Stone, a bunch of other big companies. Dennis has spent over $1 billion in Facebook ads for his clients, so he knows what he's talking about. He's on the inside with Facebook, helping them build out their ad platform, improve that, etc. And the foundation of what Dennis talks about is he says that a successful marketing requires sequencing people through a why, how, and what journey. So how many of you are familiar with Simon Sinek's Golden Circle concept? Have you guys read his book, watched that YouTube video where he did the TED Talk? He has the concept of the Golden Circle, right? And so the Golden Circle kind of looks like a like a bullseye, but the center here is why. And the next level out is the how, and the third level out is the what. So the problem here is that, and this why, how, and what kind of parallels what we refer to a lot, know, like, and trust, right? So if people know why you do what you do, they're going to know about you, learn who you are. If you share them tips on how you do the things you do, they're going to start to like you. You're going to be providing value up front. And the what, when you talk about, what services you offer, that you can keep building the trust to the point that they want to work with you. The problem here is that most people do this backwards. Just about everyone does this backwards. I did this backwards for a long time. Most people, instead of starting with the why and then going out to the how and then going out one level further to the what, most people kind of go in this way, right? They know what they're doing. They know how they're doing it. Some people do. Very few people actually know why they do what they do. And so, like this says over here, the what. Every organization on the planet knows what they do. These are the products they sell or the services they offer. When we're talking about the how, this middle layer here, some organizations know how they do it. These are the things that make them special, set them apart from their competition. So, like maybe your unique value proposition is your how. How do you do what you do? What is your process? What is your unique mechanism for achieving the results that you achieve? But and then there's the why. Unfortunately, very few organizations know why they do what they do. Why is not about making money. Money is a result. The why is a purpose, it's a cause, it's a belief. It's that foundational reason that your organization exists, right? So really drilling down into the why you do what you do, and starting from there is the key. Instead of doing what most of us do, we start with the what. We say, okay, we're going to provide monthly accounting services, tax services. We know what we're doing. We have, a decent idea of how we do the things that we do, our workflows, procedures, what, differentiates us from the competition. But a lot of us are unclear on the why. But if we can reverse this and start with the why, which will inform the how, and that will determine the what we do, that is really the sequence that we need to go through here. So this 3x3 video grid strategy, it's called that because the idea here is that you're going to have 3 pieces of content in each phase of your why, how, and what journey, right? So this is kind of how it looks. This is why it's called the 3x3 video grid. With your why videos, they're about creating awareness. You're going to have 3 of those, and you're going to show these videos in sequence to each other. So people who watch video 1, you can set up your Facebook retargeting to where only people who watch 25% of video 1 see video 2. Only people who watch 25% of video 2 see video 3, right? So you're funneling people through the sequence of videos. It's essentially like a video funnel. So that's how it looks there. And the reason it's so effective is that it moves your prospective clients through a sequence that it's both a logical sequence and an emotional sequence. So each video in that grid is designed to move someone through your buyer's journey. So, the first step, becoming aware of who you are. The next step, engaging with you, getting some value from you, with you educating them on, what they need to be doing. The what, conversion, talking about your products and services, what are unique to them. And so, by sequencing your message this way, you're going to guide these people from awareness to engagement to conversion a lot more easily than if you're just like making a bunch of different videos that maybe, are kind of random, and there's not really any rhyme or reason to the content you're putting out. You just have a good topic pop into your head, so you make a video on it. If you don't put a little thought into your sequencing, then your messaging can be random and even a bit irrelevant.